Okay, this is going to be a bit of an unauthorized video. Jason and I really plan out what videos are coming out on what day, and I'm doing this without telling Jason about it, so maybe if we're quiet, he won't notice. I had to make a quick video because I went to Barnes & Noble's, and this is actually quite a story, but I got The Last Dangerous Visions, edited by Harlan Ellison. It just came out the beginning of October, I think on October 1st. And I was so excited. I went into Barnes & Noble's on October 1st. I'm very excited to buy this. I asked the lady there. I couldn't find it. I thought it'd be on one of the tables or something, and I couldn't find it. And I asked the lady, and she's like, "Oh, I haven't heard of that one." She knew Harlan Ellison, but she said I hadn't heard of this new release, and she's like, God, maybe they're in the back. She couldn't find it. She's like, well, apparently we have two. So finally, they found this. It was actually in the anthologies section, but in horror. I would have put it in science fiction, but she brought it to me, and it was paperback. And I was like, oh, wow, is this book only being released in paperback? And she's like, this is the one we have here. And I was like, yeah, but I want to buy the first edition hardback if it exists. So then she looked that up, and there was indeed a hardback. Barnes & Noble's, my local Barnes & Noble's, had ordered 2 copies of this book, both of them paperback and not one hardback. I don't know if that says more about my particular location or about science fiction and the state science fiction is in right now or what. But this was hard to get, and I had to wait. I should have had this a lot earlier, but I didn't, unfortunately. And I wanted to show you guys this book because it is beautiful. Check out this crazy end paper. It is wraparound. There's nothing really going on the other side. I don't want to open it too much, but you can kind of get a sense there of that. The dust jacket is thick. It's really nice. It's not just a thin paper dust jacket. And I don't know if you can see this, but the words on the back of this really shine in an interesting way. So I'm excited about this. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I opened that. I was like, oh yeah, that is super cool. The Last Dangerous Visions. I did get a first edition. I was scared that that's not what was going to come. A story in here by A.E. Van Vogt. Oh, Robert Sheckley. Dan Simmons. That's really interesting. Adrian Tchaikovsky's in here. Yeah. A lot of writers I recognize, a lot of writers that I don't recognize. So I'm really excited because I think this is going to have some more modern stuff. Look at that back there. Really wild stuff. So I'm hoping to be introduced to some new writers through this. But anyway, if you were on the fence about whether or not you should get this, you absolutely should. And if you do go into Barnes & Noble's and they only have paperback, order the hardback. This is an incredible hardback. I can't believe how thick this dust jacket is. I think this is the thickest I've ever felt a dust jacket. Very, very cool. So yeah, grab yourself a copy. I'll be randomly doing stories from this book, and you can read along if you would like. All right, I'm signing off from the unauthorized video now.